The good old days.
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 Ecclesiastes 7:10 says, "Don't long for the good old days. This is unwise." The author of this quotation does not offer an explanation as to why it is unwise to long for the good old days. So I can only provide you with speculation. Perhaps it's because the author's awareness of mankind's temptation to desire what was once in their grasp, trying to cling to the past, possibly holding on to regret, recognizing they let time fade away. Maybe it's caused by unproductivity, not working as hard as one could to accomplish every task. Or could it be that they had a blast on those warm summer nights as they listened to good music and on the 4th of every July watched marveling the display from fireworks heating up the hot night sky? And they were afraid or hesitant to embrace the forthcoming coldness of a winter's day. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I can't imagine why longing for the good old days is unwise. Maybe the author is trying to warn us that longing for what can never happen the same way again drains energy and aspirations needed to fully partake in what's next to come. Or maybe we've become perplexed as future visions and dreams yet to manifest holds a candle to the plans God says put to rest. After our light has burned out, trying to shine in our own spotlight instead of basking in and reverencing His glory. I wonder if the author was trying to use this phrase as a hidden riddle, teaching us not to fiddle with thoughts and ideas of how great our lives used to be. When going through those dry seasons which reveal the next step of God's reason for our existence, the children of Israel maintaining this same mindset while going through the wilderness to get to the promised land, they complain and suggest their former slavery is greater than their deliverance, causing them to miss the daily blessed gift of manna by day and a pillar of fire by night, so they could walk into this glorious sight. And their clothes after 40 years of being worn, never wearing out, choosing to pout, all because of an uncomfortable circumstance, causing them to long for the good old days. The good old days. Maybe this is the answer key that unlocks the mystery to this seemingly unsolvable test. Maybe the author knows longing for the good old days will cause our lives to spin in endless cycles of woulda, shoulda, coulda, but never did. What's done is done, and we need not return to the latter. So we must press forward toward the prize of the high calling. We must joyfully express that this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. We must pray, wait, and anticipate that we will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Before every individual hope, dream, plan we have for this life dies, to long for the good old days, yes, this is unwise. So seek and look to God with each new morning sunrise, with all your heart and with all your mind, realizing that in every way, this is how His presence guides. Trust and appreciate the work He performs in each minute of every fresh brand new hour, so you won't miss the miraculous experience of any scene or be tempted to complain when things don't turn out as they seem. Yes, do expect for God to be revealed, glorified and magnified in the story of your life's play. Yes, learn to study and apply lessons the script of life teaches every day, as the hand of cards you've been dealt are called into play. Tomorrow's not promised, so every day you rise, thank God and focus on this brand new day. Yes, this is very wise. The good old days. The good old days.